Okay, I'm taking care of a very nice luxury apartment complex here. We're putting up a nice new hall light here. The landlord has a very good reputation around town for maintaining his properties and taking good care of his tenants, and I'm going to put a nice new light up in the hallway here so the tenants can see when they come up to their apartments. So these two are cuffed together. So we'll come into this one and this one. We'll stick our wires in through our hole here. And we'll get our offset nipple to go into here. There we go. We'll get our screw into here.
Make sure they can't touch it.
Yeah, it's up high like.
Yeah, make sure it's high enough.
Yeah. There we go. Now we got to get our lock ring on here. I think you're going to like this light, John. I'm going to tip the camera up just a bit more so you can see up above here a little bit better. Okay, our ring fits on here nicely. So we're going to use the ideal lever connectors here. You just pop the levers down, you put your wires in. Just make sure your wire is nice and straight that you're putting in. Put your wire, oh, you gotta straighten out behind here too. I'm not going to squeeze too hard because I don't want to cut the wire insulation open here. Just straighten it up a little bit there. Make sure okay, we're going to have to strip these a little longer. So I'm going to go shut the breaker off for this. Okay, everything is off. I'll get a nice clean strip here. And we'll put one in here, put it in, make sure our copper goes up to the top, snap it down, and we'll grab our other wire over here. We'll get a nice clean strip here. We'll get our 14 hole. Trying to get the insulation to come off can be tricky. There it is. Okay, we'll stick our other black wire in our other hole. Make sure our copper gets to the top and our insulation's down at the bottom. And we'll hook up our last black wire, which is the one from our light. We'll fold it over this way. We'll bring it down to here. Hi, how are you? Black one in here. Make sure our copper comes up to the top and our insulation stays down in the bottom. Okay, now we'll do our white wires here. Straighten out our copper here. We'll get our other Wago out. We'll open up our levers here. 1, 2, 3. We'll make sure our insulation gets up into the bottom, like this here. Snap one down, put our other one in. Make sure our copper gets up to the top. Make sure, oops, that one didn't go in all the way. Yeah, I'm going to shorten this one just a bit. It's a little long because you want to make sure the insulation gets up in there. So I'm taking off just a bit. Make sure our copper goes up to the top and our insulation is up into the clear part here. Now we'll take the white wire from our light fixture. Bottom hole here. Make sure all our insulation is up in the bottom here. I'll flip it over. Make sure our copper comes up. Our copper is coming up to the top. 1, 2. I'm going to push this white one in a little bit more. Okay, our white is in all the way. I see all our now we got to get our ground wire hooked up.
You want to shut this cord?
No.
Okay.
What are you doing, David?
Getting this light hooked up. There's a ground wire right here I can hook to. It's very short. These wires are just capped off in here, not being used. So we'll flip out our little levers here. 1, 2, 3. Get these two on here first. Make sure it's in all the way, snap it down. Push it in, make sure it's in all the way, snap it down. Make sure they're in all the way. Now we gotta get to this really, really short one in here. I'm going to have to strip this back a little bit further. This is something I did not put in. This was here before. Oh, he isn't. Oh, yeah. And we'll be able to maneuver the wires better. So we'll put this one in here, make sure it's up all the way, snap it down. Up all the way, and we'll get our third one in. There we go. We got all three of our coppers at the top. We'll push this back. I'll just make sure we got all our coppers up at the top here. This white one didn't look like it went in all the way. We'll push it, make sure it's in. Okay, all our whites are in at the top. Push them back all the way. All our coppers are up at the top. Oh, he is in the way. Let's push all these wires in here.
The power's cut in here too. Is that supposed to be normal?
I'm just while I'm fixing this light.
Okay, not a problem.
So I don't know what breaker or anything is on, so I just shut everything off.
No, you're fine, sir.
Yep.
Safety first.
Yep. How's life treating you, Arthur?
You know, just managing in paradise.
Okay, so now we'll just snap our cover back on here. Make sure no wires are going to get pinched here in the bottom. And I'll just snap it on up here in the top. Point this one into our hallway, this one down towards the steps so people have more light. There, we got it all snapped in here. So we are all set. Peace. Thanks for watching. I'll go flip the breaker on and you'll see the lights pop on. Okay, now we'll go flip our breaker on and see what happens. So now we have lights in our hallway. Peace. Thanks for watching.